I fought for education with all possible ways. It was not an easy journey. It was a roller coaster ride. I decided to write these challenges and triumphs over the canvas of time. I would tell these stories to my children to make them sleep. And they would beg me morning and evening. They're fascinated by the culture, the values, the tradition, and the forces that shaped my life.
Welcome to another episode of Book Rev with Bala on bodgepod.com. As always, I'm your host, Bala Ado, and on this channel, we give book authors the platform to come on the show and in their own words tell us the message they intend to pass across through their book. Perhaps you're a book author, you want to come on the show. Why not? Drop your message on the comment section and we'll get back to you shortly. On today's episode, we'll be reviewing the book, Things We Remember, a memoir by Shantha H.N. Shanta, how are you?
Hello. Thanks for having me here.
Thank you for coming. Things We Remember, a memoir. What inspired you to write the book, and how did you come about the title, which I love, by the way?
Well, I grew up in an Indian village where girls' education was a dream.
Wow.
The deep-rooted cultural norms prioritize boys' education over girls.
Okay.
The lack of role models, female leaders were hindrance for girls' confidence to pursue their education. Due to this, many of my friends, they prioritized to household chores over higher education. But myself, I fought for education with all possible ways. Once I finished my pre-university, I left my village. But once I left my village, it was not an easy journey. It was a roller coaster ride. My mentors were my teachers. With their support and my willpower, I did not give up. I realized my dream of becoming an engineer and an independent professional.
Wow.
As I moved on with the life, I decided to write these challenges and triumphs over the canvas of time. Let them dance, let them sing with a message that resonates across the masses to ignite motivation and awaken slumbering souls. And the second inspiration, when I became a mom, I would tell these stories to my children to make them sleep. And they would beg me morning and evening. They're fascinated by the culture, the values, the tradition, and the forces that shaped my life. Then I thought, this is the right time to write a memoir. And third point, I want to build a bridge between my generation and the next generation with the family values and my culture and the traditions. There's so many things I can pass into my next generation. And the fourth, I want to inspire others. There are people like me. They want to do something, but they lack motivation. This can be a torchlight for them to do something to become better version. And the last point, I want to leave a legacy, my unique legacy, because nobody can live a life like me. This is my true legacy. These are all the points at this moment is coming to my head and I'm sharing with you.
So, which part of the book was most fun for you to write or more profound for you? Can you share with us?
Interesting. There are many things. But the most important things, my childhood days, the primary school days, the way how we commute to school, we played in the rain and handling the flood and fighting with the friends. So these memories are the most cherished. And apart from that, overcoming challenges and the moments of victories that really uplifting and empowering. And these stories, these narratives, is bringing a warmth, nostalgia to me.
I can imagine.
And the title, why I picked this title? The book, the memoir, implies the significant events of my life, memories, emotions, stories. So this title can give an authentic to all my stories, what I covered in the book.
So how long have you been writing?
This is really interesting to me. I was writing, I think when I turned 10 years.
Wow.
10 years old.
Wow.
In my primary school, during this Independence Day, Children's Day, Republic Day, they host essay contest, speech contest, and I just tried, and I won.
Wow.
That was a shock. Then I realized there is a writer in me. Since then, I started writing poetry in my mind, in my head. And when I was young, we had a cow in the house. And I used to take the cow to the paddy field. There I had abundance of time. I would sit under the tree. I made my own poetries on the cloud, trees, the pond, and the cow, and the calf. This is how my writing journey started.
So what's your advice to up-and-coming writers?
Okay, my advice, don't afraid. Don't think that you're not a celebrity. You're living a unique life. You have some stories as you're living.
Yeah.
You're not living for others. You live for yourself. So you write for yourself. Maybe one day it may echo beyond the horizon.
Definitely, definitely.
And the legends are not born overnight. They try step by step, then they shine. Why can't you do? Anybody can write a memoir.
That's a great advice. So, in closing, can you just give us your final thoughts? And then how can we get a copy of your book, Things We Remember, a memoir?
Okay, every one of us have stories. We are a bundle of stories. We hardly bring out those stories outside. It's the high time to bring them outside and become an author or become a writer. And to buy my books, you can visit my website, www.shanta.hosadu.com.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Shanta, for sharing with us Things We Remember, a memoir. Thank you to the audience for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please tune in to our next episode. Thank you. Bye.